Hi girls, Melissa here, and today I have something a little bit different. I'm aware that a lot of my videos lately, or ever since I started, have been with my hip kit, and the main reason is because I've been trying to play catch up and get up to date with my kits. But today I'm wanting to show you something a bit different. I've decided to play along with Jill Sprott. I hope that's how I pronounce her last name. She was a garden girl at Two Peas in a Bucket, and I love her style because she journals from the heart and she just creates in a way that is different to anyone else I know. Well, not that I know her personally, but you get what I mean. So she issued a challenge on the 18th of June, and it's a stash busting challenge, and of course anything that's going to involve busting stash is good for me because, as you know, I've been on a spending freeze, and except for what I bought a couple of weeks ago, I haven't bought anything. So there's a list of things that you need to put into your kit. So I've prepared it all here, and now I'll go through them all. Okay, so I'm not going to show them in the order that she has them because she starts with paper, but one of the items was a sticker sheet, and the catch was that at least one sticker had to be missing from the sheet. So I've pulled this Vintage Bliss by Sniffle Stories, and as you can see there's quite a lot missing, and the reason I'm showing you this first is because I pulled my entire kit from this, so I'll just put that up there where you can see a bit of it. The first items she had listed were 8 pieces of pattern paper and 4 speciality other paper scraps, and no full sheets were allowed, so I'll just show you what I selected. I went deep into my American Crafts stash, and so that's a piece of Lucky Charm, dear Lizzie. This is a piece of October Afternoon, and I'm going to place them on the sides that I selected them for. This one here, I'm not quite sure where it's from. Could be Fancy Pants, I'm not sure. But a bold black and white is always good. Now I've got a couple that are left over from the Scraptastic kit, so that's a really versatile grid. I love that little piece on the side. And the back side of that, I've stamped a coffee cup there, is also probably really good. That will work with the colours of the kit. This one was from a Studio Calico kit, and I always found it challenging because it's quite bold and I struggle with it because of all the arrows, so the back side's also very similar, so it'll be a good challenge to get that used up. This is a piece of Amy Tangerine. I can't remember what collection, but both sides are going to work really well. This is a piece of Glitz, and I think it was 2013. I think it's the Colour Me Happy collection. So I've mainly pulled it for this. And this is a sweet little piece of Cozy Craft bow and arrow collection. Both sides are lovely, but I really love it for these speech bubbles. So that's the papers. So the next item was a yard of trim with no individual piece measuring more than 11 inches in length. So I have no idea what a yard is, so I've just pulled this, and it's a piece of Stampin' Up! Satin stitched ribbon. So I've got that. Actually, what I might do is put down a piece of white cardstock so you can see. So I'll put the trim there. The next item was a pre-2013 alpha set. Now, I don't have anything pre-2013, so I don't think that it's got enough letters in it to scrap with. So I've pulled, oh no, it is, sorry, I tell a lie. This is 2012, and it's just, it's called Elf, and it's chipboard, and I thought that could work quite well because I can alter these and make it work with the kit. The next item is one opened package of scrappy product. So these are really old. It's the Echo Park This and That brads, and you'll see I've just got a few left on there. And the next item was one unopened package or container of scrappy product. So this is the Daily Flash by October Afternoon. It's called the Flash Up Chip Frame Up, and I think I got it in a paper bakery kit, and I've never used it, so I'm really excited to use this. And I was intending to use it, I think, a few days ago, but never did, so that's going to work really well. 1 roll of tape. Now this is American Crafts glitter tape, and most people probably call washi, but I figure this is tape, it's adhesive, so I'm going to go with that. 1 item or package of product from a company that no longer makes scrappy products. Now that's hard for me because I haven't been scrapping that long really, but these were some exclusive flair that came in a paper bakery kit, and they were in conjunction with American Crafts, but I figure because they're paper bakery and paper bakery is no longer going, that I can include those. 6 journaling or project life cards, and she says that if you don't have individual cards you can cut up some cut apart. So here's a couple of Kaiser Craft. Yeah, so I'm going to turn them back to the sides that I chose them for. It's also Kaiser Craft. I think it's called Happy Days. This is a We Are Memory Keepers. So the style's a bit different, but the colours I think will work in really well. That I think is a Dear Lizzie. So it's the same either side, but horizontal or vertical. And that's a cut apart from that same Vintage Bliss by Simple Stories. And I loved it for this postcard. So those are my cards. You can have unlimited cardstock, adhesive and Technique type products. So that's awesome. A wild card. So anything you've been wanting to use, regardless of whether it's open or not. And I'm pulling in this half of a craft doily. I need to punch out these bits here. So it's been sitting in my stash for a long time now. I've used half of it and I need to get it used up. And a nearby item. So this is a little burlap heart that a friend of mine die cut when she was showing me one of her new dies. So I'm really keen to get that down. And what I have realised is that I've forgotten to show you my speciality papers. So I'll show you now. This is a sheet of wood grain, I think it's adhesive, wood grain paper, and that came in previous, I think it was paper bakery kit as well. This is a piece of vellum, and it's from Studio Calico, and it's from the Sundrifter line. So if I move that, and I'll show you what it looks like there. So I think that's going to work nicely. I've got one of my favourite pieces of vellum, and it's from Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm, so that'll work in. And this is a piece of, I think I would have got some flowers, and they would have been packaged in this. So it's more like a fabric paper, but I'm calling it a paper as far as this kit goes. So if you want to play along, you have to make a kit, take a photo of it, and I think she's got a hashtag that you can share it with on social media, and got till the 20th of July. So here in New Zealand today is the 15th, so where most of you are in the world it's the 14th, so that gives me approximately, well, 5 days I guess if I add one on. And the challenge is to make 4 layouts or projects. So I'm planning to make maybe a couple of videos using this kit. So yeah, keep a lookout on my channel, and like I say, I'm really excited to be scrapping with a kit that I've put together again, and it's especially good to use up old products. So thanks for watching. Just want to welcome my new subscribers. Really appreciate you. It's always, you know, full on to put yourself out there on YouTube, but also want to thank everyone for your lovely comments and for your thumbs up. It really means a lot, and especially down here, sometimes I feel like I'm far removed from the scrappy world that most of you are in, but through YouTube we're able to connect with friends all over the world. So that's enough of me blabbing. It's time to get creative, and I'll be back again soon. See you later, bye.